Today, we're going to be reading
Like, am I the bad apple?
stories.
The first one that just came up. Am I the bad apple for bringing my daughter her own cupcake to a birthday party? My daughter, Bryn, is 3 years old, and she was invited to a classmate's birthday party. She's in preschool. I was glad to bring her for water slides and cake to celebrate a classmate's birthday. However, my daughter has an egg allergy, and I thought instead of putting that burden on another parent, I would just get her an egg-free cupcake myself. I still wanted her to take part in the festivities and celebrate her friend's birthday. I thought that this was a good idea, but then while at the party, another parent pulled me aside and asked why I brought Bryn her own cupcake. I explained my daughter's allergies, and she said she understood, but it might make the other kids feel bad since hers is different and special.
Huh?
Well, someone's humming up. She added it might make the girl feel bad because it's supposed to be her special day. Now, I'm not sure. I was trying to do right for my daughter. I wasn't trying to make another kid feel bad. Am I the bad apple?
No. Your kid has an allergy. What do you want them to eat?
Someone said it's an unauthorized cupcake. Unauthorized cupcake?
Unauthorized? This is a child's birthday party. Be so for real. This isn't the Pentagon.
No, that was like dumb. Like, that was like everyone knows you're not the bad apple. Bro just wanted validation.
Literally.
And the parent of the kid didn't even say it. It was like some other like woke parent at the party that was like, everyone will feel hurt. Bro, we need to teach kids to put on their big boy pants.
Yeah, she has an egg allergy. That'd be like if my kid was gluten-free and I was like, yeah, but you have to have a gluten-free cupcake because my kid's gluten-free. No, I'm just gonna be like, no, you're not eating that cake.
Yeah.
Am I the bad apple for punching my girlfriend in the face?
Yes.
I, 28 male, have been with my girlfriend, 28 female, for 6 years. She enjoys doing this thing where she will constantly try to scare me. I have a lot of trauma that I'm receiving help for, and she's aware of this. Because of my trauma, I'm startled easily, and she finds this hilarious.
Oh, she probably put you out of fear. Then you're not the bad apple, but keep going.
She will run up behind me and scare me, or pretend to leave the house and sneak up behind me and put a hand over my mouth and nose as a prank. That is not a prank. I've asked her to stop several times throughout the years, but she won't, and claims she's doing it because she loves me and is having fun with me. I think
girlfriend's the bad apple.
Your girlfriend literally watched Home Alone too many times. I've had an awful week and have had to switch medication, so I haven't been feeling great. I went to sleep and woke up with somebody's hands over my mouth and nose.
What a douchebag.
I couldn't register what was happening, just that someone was trying to suffocate me, so I punched whoever in the face. Turns out it was my girlfriend getting home late from work. She has never pranked me in my sleep before and thought it would be funny to scare me this way. I yelled at her and asked what the heck she was doing, and she started crying and claiming I just abused her. Bro, you literally are pulling like serial killer moves on your boyfriend.
She's abusing him.
Exactly. I said I didn't know it was her, and she just said she was trying to joke around with me and called me an abuser. I apologized and tried to help, but she told me that I'm awful and going to be just like my parents who abused me.
No!
I feel bad because it genuinely was an accident. She won't listen and is giving me the silent treatment. I need to know, am I the bad apple?
You should have dumped that girlfriend years ago.
That's crazy. Over your mouth and nose, and then when you punch her because you were asleep when she did it, she was like, you're an abuser.
No.
What?
Like, your first thought is that he probably wasn't like opening his eyes thinking that it was his girlfriend and punching her.
I don't even know if he opened his eyes yet.
And during the parent abuse, it's like psychological and physical abuse.
Yeah.
Wait, let's read the comments.
Oh, update. Hey everyone, I have seen Mrs. Rogers' video and I'm currently living with a friend. I did break up with my girlfriend, even though it was hard because this is someone I have spent 6 years of my life with. I've spoken to my therapist about everything and she says I'm making the right choice.
Oh, heck yeah.
Not the bad apple, but your girlfriend, and she is abusing you and using your trauma for it. Literally.
Yeah. I'm the bad apple. We're talking about best friend. I like the same boy she does.
Ooh, read that.
Yeah. So, 16-year-old male, have recently come to terms with me being gay. My best friend Anna, 16-year-old female, was one of the first people to know about it. I don't like how there's so many names this. Now Anna has been talking to Adam, 15-year-old male. Like, we don't even know he's 15. Just come on. Now Adam was the boy that made me realize that I was gay. I'm not going to do anything of this crush. 1, I would never want to hurt Anna in that way. And 2, Adam isn't gay, so it would just make things worse. I have told another friend about my predicament, and she told me that I need to tell Anna about it, or else I was a terrible friend.
2 things. How does she not know that Adam's the reason you realize you're gay?
Yeah, like, I
feel like if you realize you're gay one day and you're like, oh yeah, I just realized I'm gay, your friend's gonna be like, what made you realize you're gay?
Yeah, like, who turned you on?
Yeah, literally.
Like I feel like that's like the first question you'd ask.
And also, this literally is just the plot of a Disney Channel show, isn't it?
Andy Mack?
Yes! I swear this exact same thing happened.
Roll a clip.
Are you jealous? Cyrus, do you like Andy? You like Jonah?
I swear it.
This is like a plot of Andy Mack.
This is literally just a Disney Channel. Yeah, and Anna just found out that her sister is actually her mom, so I don't really want to upset her right now.
Wait, this is where I had told my friend about this predicament, and she told me that I need to tell Anna about it, or else I was a terrible friend. Okay, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, my thing is, what is your goal? You want to tell Anna that you like this guy. Wait,
No, he doesn't want to tell Anna because he's not going to act on the crush because the guy is straight.
Okay, let's call the gay guy.
And he's like, even if he was gay, I wouldn't date him because Anna likes him.
Wait, I'm gonna call the gay guy Thomas so I can have a third name. So Thomas is best friends with Anna, and they both like Adam. Okay, so my thing is, why doesn't what is Thomas's like goal here? Like, what do you want Anna to do? Stop liking him? Like, no offense, you have no chance with Adam because he's not gay.
He doesn't want Anna to stop liking him. He wants Anna to date him. He doesn't even want to tell Anna because he knows she likes him. And he's like, well, we're not going to do anything about it, so why does she need to know?
But I just don't understand. Oh, he's asking if he's the bad apple if he doesn't tell her?
Yes, and the third friend is like, well, you have to tell her. And he's like, why? And she's like, because you're friends. And then he's like, but it doesn't serve any purpose.
Okay, if she's...
And so he's asking, am I the bad guy for not telling her when my other friend's telling me I have to tell her?
I feel like this is a common scenario, honestly. Like I feel like it makes sense. Like, okay, if he's an attractive guy and you like him, I feel like just tell Anna, but I don't think Anna's gonna think anything weird of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't think anything if you liked the same guy as I did. Honestly.
Yeah, like, you would just be like, oh, that's a W for me, he's hot. Like,
yeah.
Like, I feel like anybody would think that. Like, I feel like it's not weird.
And it says she's talking to Adam, so obviously Adam's interested in her.
I feel like it's weirder if you're hanging out, like, say you're, like, third wheeling and you're being super awkward. Like, just tell Anna.
Yeah.
Because then Anna can, like, guide her way around it better.
And she can be more sensitive about it.
That's what I was about to say. Then Anna can be, like, nicer and not, like, I don't know, rubbing in your face. Like, Anna can navigate her way better.
She could be like rubbing it in your face on accident because she doesn't even realize she's
she could be like, oh my gosh, he kissed me. So, like, yeah, like, exactly. Like, it's better to just tell her. But
and if you guys really are best friends, it's kind of weird that you haven't told her yet.
I feel like, honestly, freaking Thomas is the red flag. Like, it's just weird that you wouldn't, like, if Anna's your best friend, she's the first person you came out to.
I don't think that either of them are the bad apple. I just think that they're also 16. They're just kids. Oh, wait, you're 16, aren't you?
Shut up, bitch!
I just realized. I was like, they're just kids. They're figuring things out.
We're actually pretty old at 16.
Am I the bad apple for not eating a Thanksgiving dish I suspected was made last year?
What? Let's read it.
Long-time lurker, first-time poster, but I'm so baffled about this situation, I need a non-biased perspective. My husband and I, 30-ish, just say how old you are.
30-ish, 40.
Have quite a large family. His parents, his 2 siblings, plus spouses and kids, my divorced parents and their new spouses, plus my siblings and their spouses.
Wait, really
and
quick,
kids.
what's up for movie slot?
Altogether, we are well over 20 people, so family gatherings can be overwhelming for the person hosting. And yes, my divorced parents and their new spouses get along fine and there's no drama. Last night, we celebrated Thanksgiving, and as a family tradition, everybody brings a dish. Usually, we communicate with each other so that way everyone is making different types of food. My sister-in-law, wife of my brother, obviously, or I guess it could be wife of your sister, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter. They're just your sister-in-law. Said that she was going to bring her mom's famous sweet potato casserole. Okay, so they're white. That's what I'm hearing. I thought it was very nice of her since her mom passed away this year and she was honoring her memory by making her recipe.
Oh wait, she thinks that was like the mom made it before she died?
However, once I saw her dish, I truly think she brought last year's leftovers. Instead of a big pan, she brought several small and medium containers of sweet potato casserole. Although it didn't smell weird, it was very dry and just didn't look like the regular one.
Wait, can I actually have a timeout? You're never the bad apple for not eating something on Thanksgiving as long as you're not making a big scene. Just quietly not get any sweet potato casserole.
Yeah, literally, just be like, oh, I wasn't feeling like having sweet potato.
But if she made a big steak and it's like, I don't want this, I think it's from last year, then you're the bad apple.
Literally. I didn't try it and discreetly told my husband my concerns, who also did not try it. Okay, so she's out like, you brought last year's sweet potato.
Yeah, that's a normal thing.
Actually, you brought last year's sweet potato casserole.
Yeah, like this is a normal response. Like everyone would just like quietly like tell like their friend, their husband, their like whatever. Oh, I'm not gonna eat this. I don't think you should either. Like,
yeah.
As long as you're not spreading it around like wildfire.
Once Thanksgiving was over, my mother called me saying that my sister-in-law was upset because she noticed I didn't try her dish.
Girl, the sister-in-law.
Bye. Literally, calm down. It's
Who's
not
that sensitive?
Not everybody.
You didn't try my dish. Not everyone likes sweet potato casserole in the first place.
Yeah.
Who wants that?
My dad made pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving, and I usually eat pumpkin pie, but I didn't eat pumpkin pie, and he wasn't like, why didn't you eat my pumpkin pie?
I only ate like butter rolls with like a little turkey. Like no one said anything really. Like I didn't want the stuffing or cranberry.
Oh, I eat like everything. I told my mother about my fears, and she said that I'm just too picky with food, and there's no way a frozen casserole could last a year without having mold. I pointed out that the several containers could mean she cut the good parts and left the moldy ones. After an awkward silence, we decided to agree to disagree and hang up. I feel bad for my sister-in-law, but truly could not bring myself to eat something I'm not 100% sure is safe. So am I?
Wait, can we just put a timeout? This is a really far-fetched inference in the first place. I think this is from a year ago. Like it's a really weird. It's like I think you're a little bit like paranoid if this is like the first thing going through your head. Like you're a little bit paranoid. But you're not the bad apple for not wanting to eat something. It's
maybe she just didn't want to bring that pan and she cut it and all she had was small containers.
Yeah, like it sounds like a really far-fetched theory. She's like, I truly think my mom made it before she died. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
That is really far-fetched.
Let's read the comments.
Not the bad apple. Let's say for argument's sake that the casserole was made yesterday on Thanksgiving. If you just decided you didn't want sweet potato casserole, you'd still be in the situation and you'd still be justified in not eating it.
Exactly.
Either way, the person who made the dish should not be closely monitoring who took some.
Exactly. That's like weird. Who's scared of who's
Exactly.
eating their food?
Literally. It's just like eat what you. That's the point of Thanksgiving. There's so many things to eat, and you just eat what you want.
Like I didn't eat apple pie or this bite, so public no one said anything.
Yeah. You're entitled to not eating anything you don't want to. However, I suspect that you may have made assumptions, and rather than ask to establish something, you have spread within the group that it was leftovers that shouldn't be eaten, and as a result managed to deliberately offend.
She could have just like
She didn't spread it through the group. She literally just told her husband.
Yeah.
And the sister-in-law didn't say, oh, I know you think that it was made last year. She was like, oh, I just noticed you didn't take some, and that offended me. Which is also really weird.
Yeah, like, I also feel like there could be a way to discreetly get some details. Like, you could have just been like, oh, what kind of, like, I don't know, where do you get your sweet potatoes? And if she was being suspicious about it, then you know that it was made last year.
Like, or it's like, oh, why did you bring them in small containers instead of, like, the normal pan?
Yeah, like, you could have asked a question like that to find out your answer, but she wasn't spreading it. Only one person discreetly isn't spreading it. It's not gossiping, it's confiding in one person.
Yeah. Literally.
Mold
doesn't form when frozen, exactly.
Yeah.
It would last a year if she just froze it and then put it in the oven. And it would still be good to eat if she froze it and put it in the oven, too.
Yeah, that's why I'm also, Okay, let me just get my whole things. There's a lot of weird things because, first of all, things in the freezer last like 5 years. Like, I'm sure that would be fine. I wouldn't mind eating a year-old sweet potato casserole because it's in the freezer. But if you don't want to eat it, it's your personal choice. It's a weird, far-fetched theory, but honestly, she could be right. But everyone in this situation is just like weird. Confide with your husband. Don't pay attention to the sister-in-law. The sister-in-law is weird for this. It's just like, maybe the sister-in-law is also just like feeling sad about her not eating the sweet potato casserole because she feels a connection with her mom to it.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like underlying issues. This sounds really interesting. Am I the bad apple for leaving in the middle of Thanksgiving dinner because of pumpkin pie? My 32-year-old, okay, this is so dumb. My 32-year-old female mother. Clearly she's a female.
No, she is a 32-year-old female. Mother, 60 female.
Oh.
The mother is 60.
But still, why do you have to specify your mom's a female, obviously?
Well, maybe her mom isn't a female. Maybe.
Well, then what? Okay, anyways. My 32-year-old self, and my mother, 60-year-old female, host Thanksgiving dinner at her house every year. It's a small event with my parents, me, my brother's family, and my sister-in-law's family attending. Sounds kind of big, but whatever.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a small event, but whatever.
We avoid family quarrels by implementing a strict...
Quarrels?
I'm only 16, okay?
Did you just say that 16-year-olds were grown up? You're also a pedophile. So I don't want to hear it.
Dude, playing some Peter Pan never grows up. We've been over this. We avoid quarrels. We avoid quarrels by implementing a strict no politics rule, trying our best to be civil. I should probably mention that we are not a particularly close-knit family. We rarely see each other beyond these events since my brother lives in South Africa and I travel a lot to work.
That's so random. Your brother just lives in South Africa?
I know.
That sounds so made up, but I digress.
Thanksgiving is important to my mom since it's one of the rare times we're all together. Understandable. Anyway, the main problem I have with my mother is her constant critique of me. She has a habit of making passive-aggressive comments about my life choices.
Relatable.
From my career to my lack of children to the way I dress. Like, how she says lack of children. The fact that you have no kids. Lack of children. Like, that sounds really strange.
I don't know how else would you say it. Due to or the fact that I have no children, I feel like lack of children sounds more proper.
Well, 16-year-old me wouldn't say lack of children.
Well, she's not 16. She's a 32-year-old female.
I've addressed this with her multiple times, but she doesn't really seem aware of it. My father claims it's just her way of fussing and expressing that she cares. It makes sense, like moms are like that. It does hurt though, because my brother's never criticized in the same manner. Well, he's in South Africa. How's she criticizing?
No, but like when they're home, I relate though. Like my brother is like my mom. She's like, oh, my baby boy, he's so perfect. He could do no wrong. And then she looks at me and she's like, you're scum.
My mom's mom is like that, like my grandma.
Anyway, proceed.
I cannot entirely fault her for I cannot entirely fault her for her criticism, since I did majorly mess up in my life a few months ago. In parentheses, depression. Wait, is the mess up depression?
Depression.
She's like, I messed up. Depression. Is depression the mess up, or did the mess up cause you to have depression?
That's the real question.
She's like, I messed up depression. The depression you can't control. It does not excuse the way I acted, but a few months ago, depression. It has affected her opinion of me negatively. It does not excuse the way I acted. But I just wanted to Are you finished?
Okay, proceed. Depression.
It does not excuse the way I acted, but I just want to explain why I left. By the time we finished dinner, I was a bit prickly because of some of her commentary. Okay,
I was a little cactus.
I was a bit prickly.
Sombrero and like a mustache.
I made a cake for dessert. I was explicitly put in charge of it, and no one specified what exactly I should make, so I opted for maple cheesecake.
That sounds really good.
It sounds interesting, but good.
It sounds like very fall-y, and that's perfect because it's Thanksgiving. I want to try your maple cheesecake,
wait,
girl.
I'm about to say, girls.
Send some my way.
Wait, I already have a guess. I bet you it's gonna end up. She's like, my mom tried to outshine me by making pumpkin pie.
I'm gonna be like, my guess is like she was explicitly put in charge of cake, and they're like, why did you make a cake? You were supposed to make a pumpkin pie. And she was like,
that's smart.
She was like, you didn't say pumpkin pie, you just said cake. And I made a maple cheesecake, and they were like, "Whoa, we can't eat this. It's Thanksgiving."
My guess is that the mom makes like a delicious pumpkin pie, and now nobody wants her cheesecake, and she's like, my mom's always trying to beat me.
Maybe.
I did my best, and I thought it looked okay. Mom normally she's British. Mom normally makes pumpkin pie, but I really hate pumpkin.
Wait, why are they celebrating Thanksgiving if they're British?
Wait, why'd you call her mom though?
Maybe they're from South Africa.
But why are you celebrating Thanksgiving once more?
Oh yeah, that's true. Maybe
they're British and moved.
Maybe. Because British people, I feel like
this is just weird, but anyways, Mom normally makes pumpkin pie, but I really hate pumpkins. They make me gag. So I thought perhaps we could try something new.
You make me gag.
As I was bringing out the cheesecake, my mom eyed it somewhat warily and announced that she decided to make the usual pie as well. This caught me off guard. I asked why she didn't tell me beforehand, and she said something like, well, we figured you'd do your own thing, so I thought it was best to have a backup.
I was gonna say, what's wrong with having two desserts, but no, your mom sounds like...
She's like undermining your baking skills.
Yeah, literally, why are you acting like a booty cheek, bro?
Just say like, oh, I just thought we could have more desserts because, well, it's a small gathering with like 5 families. Why would it's a small gathering?
Yeah, they're like, oh, there's like 20 people. Having 2 desserts for 20 people
Makes sense.
is not crazy.
Yeah, like,
and especially cheesecake and pie, I'd be eating both, bro. Stack them.
The mom's a total puta. Listen to this. She went on to cut the pie and serve it to everyone, instructing me to leave the cheesecake in the kitchen. What a jerk!
I would leave too, honestly.
When someone asked to try my dessert, she said, let's not mix too many flavors at once, which just so passive aggressive.
It is passive aggressive.
No, but honestly, if I saw somebody doing
it's because they're British. British people hate flavor.
They're passive. Wait, why is Ricky just leaving Taco Bell now?
Oh my gosh, Ricky, what are you? Oh, they looked at us.
Ricky's been at Taco Bell for 40 minutes though. It's been 36 minutes. My thing.
We don't actually know if his name is Ricky. We just assigned him that name when he went inside. I don't know if we were recording it when we said that.
No, but my thing is,
he looks like a Ricky. He has like camo pants and a Deadpool jacket on.
No, my thing is I would
and
stand
a beard
up.
and glasses.
Really quick. If I want to try maple cheesecake and someone said let's not mix too many flavors at once, I'd be like, no, I'm gonna try the cheesecake.
I feel like if that honestly, I want the plot to be like a Spanish soap opera, and they're like, well, I want cheesecake, and they throw the pie in the mom's.
Yeah, like I feel like I would do something like I would be like, listen, I'm just gonna go get the cheesecake.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, I'll come with you to the kitchen because I want some cheesecake too.
Or I would like go behind my mom's back and be like, hey everyone, I made cheesecake, and bring it out. Like,
yeah, literally. She was like, don't bring it out. Don't want to mix too many flavors. I'd go in that kitchen anyway.
Don't get me wrong. She's totally not the bad apple, but have some balls and stand up for yourself.
Yeah. Your mom's being a respectfully.
She went on to cut the pie and serve it to everyone, instructing me to leave the cheesecake in the kitchen. Okay, I know it's immature for an adult to get this upset over a rivalry. No, it's not immature. Your mom's immature. She's like, wait, how old's your mom? A 60-year-old woman? Yeah, immature.
Also, your mom is older than my mom. Oh wait, well that makes sense.
She's 32. I know it's immature, but I know it's immature for an adult to get this upset over this pie, but I just politely refused as she was handing me a slice of pie, retrieved my coat, and left.
Also, your mom should know you hate pumpkin.
Yeah, like this is your mother.
Oh wait, but it is giving yesterday. You know how I always say how much I hate peanut M&Ms? Like, I despise peanut M&Ms. Yesterday, my mom just kept trying to get me to eat peanut M&Ms, and I was like, no, I hate peanut M&Ms. I like peanuts and I like M&Ms, but not together. You like peanuts, I can tell.
Peanut M&Ms are like my favorite, I'm not gonna lie. People were calling after me, I think. By that point, I was crying for some reason, and it would have been too humiliating to have an emotional outburst in front of everyone for no real reason. No, have an emotional outburst, and everyone should comfort you and bash your mother.
Yeah, bash her down. I'm praying on your mom's downfall. Yeah. Thank you.
Is this 3 people are typing right now? My mom just texted me saying that it was incredibly rude and immature of me to leave like that.
It was incredibly rude and immature of you with the pumpkin pie,
freaking pie. My brother also sent me a message saying I'm acting irrationally. Everyone in your family...
Your brother's from South Africa. Maybe it's different in South Africa. Like, I respect the difference in culture, but I don't think you should be talking.
I feel horrible for leaving so abruptly, especially because my parents are getting older. We are not really close.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Something about my mother seems to turn me into a neurotic teenager, and I hate it. Your mother's a neurotic teenager! Let's read these comments. If you're not the butthole, if your mother's way of fussing and expressing that she cares looks, sounds, and feels like she's being a deliberately nasty person, then I'm guessing she really is a deliberately nasty person.
I agree.
Walks like a duck and all that. I'll tell your father this. What?
My father will hear about this.
Are you saying? Wait, I feel like that's like a long way around. It's like you'll tell my father about this. Oh yeah, I've been banging your dad.
I know. I'll tell your father about this. What?
You know, when he comes over, so I can bang him next week.
Your mother premeditated the whole dessert thing right down to the kick in the teeth of excluding the dessert you made for the table. Kick in the teeth?
Literally. That's a weird saying,
yeah, but I agree. She got off on being cruel in this petty way for whatever work reason. This kind of thing is no accident. Golden Boy brother can't see it because he is never the target.
That's so true!
Not just only excluding it from the dinner table, but actively telling someone try to eat the dang cheesecake they can't.
Yeah, literally.
Why is that guy staring at us like that? Okay, but honestly, it's true. It's like
he looks like Post Malone
without tats.
He does.